Your first death, if you're unsaved, is when you physically die. Okay, so at your first death, as an unsaved person, someone who's rejected Jesus, your earthly life will end. Biologically, your body is dead. At that point, your soul will go to torment in Hades. I don't have time tonight, but Jesus spoke of this in Luke chapter 16. Hades is a place where the spirit or the soul of an unsaved person goes until the time of the great white throne judgment. And it is a place of torment. Terrible torment. A knowledge suddenly that all hope is gone for you to call upon the Lord for anything good. If you think this world is bad, if you think this world is rough, you're still experiencing some of the grace of God just by existing in this world. When you're removed from this world and your soul goes to Hades, it's over. Place of torment, no hope. And your body goes to the grave. Okay, so there's a temporary separation of the body from the soul, just like there is for saved people. When a saved person dies, their body goes to the grave, but their spirit or their soul goes into the presence of the Lord. And all the saved people who are in the presence of the Lord right now, whose souls are with him, one day they are going to get to go to a final heaven, which is called the new heavens and new earth. But the unsaved, all the people who rejected Jesus who have already died, they're not in the final hell, but they are in torment. Now, at the second death, which is what we're speaking of in Revelation 20, the eternal lake of fire after the judgment, the great white throne judgment, that's when permanent damnation is finalized. It's kind of like, I've likened it to this, if a person is accused of committing a very serious crime, they are put in jail, if there's enough evidence, right? They're put in jail. Even though their trial hasn't happened yet, they're considered a danger, and they are put in jail. And it is in jail that they await their trial, their final sentencing. You can think of it that way. There's no such thing as soul sleep. I could give you lots of evidence for that too if I had the time. No such thing as soul sleep. The minute anyone dies, the minute a human being dies, you can look at their body there on the bed or wherever they've died at, the scene of the accident. But I want to tell you something. They're not there anymore. Their spirit or their soul is immediately either in the presence of the Lord or in this place called Hades. Second death is when permanent damnation is finalized, this final sentencing phase. The body will be resurrected and reunited with the soul for eternal punishment in hell, which is, hell is really, the definition of hell is the lake of fire. Okay? Hades, I think we've defined for you at this point, temporary. One day death and Hades itself all get thrown into hell. Hell is the lake of fire.